there's been drug dealing.
We have a zero-tolerance policy.
We'll take a look around. We'll start with the toilet, shall we?
This way.
Oh, look at her. She deserves a slap.
My boss is going to fume. He put me on the most boring story he could think of, and I'm going back with a scoop.
I believe they call that a second chance vest. The armour that they wear. How my life would have been different if I could have slipped on the vest of second chances.
Back to your seats, please, and get comfy, because no one's going anywhere.
Look, you'll not find out. If there were drugs here, I'd have spotted it.
Well, people don't know what they're looking for.
Well, I do. Laura, a cage dancer, love. There's not much I've not seen.
Hey, did she just say cage dancer?
I once had a conversation with a lad so far off his head he thought he was Justin Bieber.
OK, let's not slow the officer down, Kylie.
I know what you're trying to do, and it won't work.
Right, I'll take him upstairs, shall I? Hey? Come on, lovely boy. And your mummy and daddy noisy, hey? Yeah, go and see home. Yeah.
Go on, then. What am I trying to do?
You're making up lies because you hate that I'm happy.
It's not come from me. It's come from Kirk and Beth.
Yeah, because you can't cope that I found someone better.
Him? Better? I never cheated on you, Kate.
And neither would Ryan.
So why is he messing around with someone else in town?
Oh, you're pathetic.
A soundbite. Come on, you can cough up a soundbite.
OK, zero tolerance. That's sound-bitey enough.
How old are you?
What's that got to do with anything?
It just sounds better if there's an age. You know, like the accused, 37.
Well, no one's accused him yet.
It's an example.
Do you want to know what you can do with your example?
David, I'm 32, OK? Don't wind her up.
Dread to think what she's going to put in the Gazette.
I'm sorry. I know you're doing it because you care. Why'd I let Leanne talk me into this?
Because you're soft.
If you do find any evidence of drugs on the premises, phone this number.
I want to know who phoned you.
Just let him go, Leanne.
It was anonymous.
No, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be able to just phone up a bar and get it raided. There should be checks.
Yes.
I half expected to be strip searched and I'm not dressed for it.
I didn't have Nick Tilsley down as a drug dealer. 2 suit and tie, not enough bling.
We pulled a crowd in for a Monday.
It was 2 for 1 first hour.
No one told me.
I must get going. I can't do anything to help poor Nick, and I must get to Norris before somebody else. He's unbearably smug. If you tell him gossip, he's already heard.
Sorry.
Right, we're always told to be specific. So am I safe in saying that we're looking for speed, ecstasy?
OK, that's enough. If you want to interview the police, you can do it outside. Come on.
So much for not winding her up.
He's upset. We don't know tonight's over.
Ain't Leanne, you should at least try and hold on to whoever's still here, you know.
Oh, you're joking, It's a flaming disaster.
Well, what? Are you happy for the punters to remember it that way? Besides, how else are you going to shift all the cheap beer?
Yeah, actually, you might have a point.
We're extending 2 for 1.
Leanne?
Get him in, Kirky.
Just for another hour, everybody.
If I find out else.
Postie from out to Mongolia, I'll pay the stamp.
Look, I'm not rushing off just on your orders.
Really?
Yeah, I'll go when I'm good and ready.
Be good and ready soon, eh?
So is she in?
Anna's reading her a story.
A story? She's 11 years old.
Go on, then, you can have 2 minutes. What are you laughing at?
You're a bit too old for bedtime stories, aren't you? I thought you'd be online messaging your mates.
It wasn't a bedtime story. It was English homework. All right, go on, second night. Is that my stuff? Everything?
Yeah.
My spare toothbrush?
Yeah, for your spare teeth.
But I'm allowed to stay at yours sometimes, aren't I?
Well, I don't know about that, love. I don't know whether I'm going to be hanging on to the flat. It all depends on what's happening work-wise.
Tim's got to go now, haven't you, mate? So, just say goodnight, will you, love?
Night, Dad.
Good night, kid.
I'll get her settled.
Yeah, don't forget to give her a dummy and that.
You go on, she needs you more than him. How many more times are you going to undo everything I've done?
Right?
You made her feel ashamed then, laughing at her.
I was teasing. It's not my fault you're babying her.
She wasn't allowed to be a baby when she was one. She wasn't allowed to be a toddler. Sometimes she lets me fill in the missing bits.
Missing bits like me.
You know what? You turn up and you treat her like a mate. She's not your mate, she's a child. A child who never had a story read to her, never. Do you know how much trust and courage it takes a kid like that to do something she should have outgrown? I doubt it'll ever happen again. Is that your leaving present? See yourself out.
I once sat outside the changing rooms of a girly shop for an hour and a half. Thought she died. Turns out she couldn't decide between the blue or purple version of this complicated wrappy-round top.
Who's this, Michelle?
Tracy. No, Becky. No, it was Tracy. In fact, thinking about it, it was Karen.
You call her indecisive. Dr. MacDonald, would you say this woman's head has been shrunk?
Upon first glance, I would say 9. It looks the same size.
Oh, you had your hair done, Eileen. Looks nice.
No, just ignore them.
Oh, sorry, I thought...
No, it's just that they think they're hilarious. I've just been to see my counsellor, who, incidentally, is not a shrink.
I thought this was confidential.
If this was confidential, do you think I would have told the Foghorn brothers?
So, is everything okay?
Well, I hope it will be. It hasn't been, but I'm trying to get it fixed.
Yeah, well, good for you. And good for being open about it. I skulked around for months before I went to my meeting. Bad idea.
Well, thank you for your support, Peter.
Oh.
How did it go?
Scary, but all right. They said the hardest thing was the reaction you get from people when they find you've asked for help. People make fun of you, even your so-called friends.
Oh, she said that. So-called friends.
I could hear the inverted commas.
What can I get you, love?
Do you know what? I think I will tonight. I'll have a white wine, please.
I'll get this.
3.
You having a disaster?
Oh, flaming police must have put the box on the end there just so I can knock it off.
You know, I can't believe they wouldn't fess up who rang them.
Oh, I know who, and I know why and all.
Yeah?
Yeah. Put some flyers in a bar next to the student union. Well, they don't want any competition, do they?
What, someone from another bar?
Yeah. Oh, such a cheap trick. I mean, they must have timed it so we got raided just after our 2 for 1, before we could make any profit.
You know, you want to do something to make sure that they all come back next week.
You're kidding, aren't you? They could go mad.
Well, if I were you, what I'd do, I'd take these flyers, I'd staple next week's date on all of them, and I'd take them right back down to that bar, showing you won't be intimidated. Actually, no, you know what? Scrap that. It's best just to roll over now. It's easier any road.
Nesbitt's? I was in the flat above it. Yeah. Actually, I've got to go, but we'll sort of meet out next week. Yeah, OK, bye. You took your time.
Had another row with Chez.
What's he said now?
Usual.
Yeah, don't let it get to you.
You don't regret it, do you?
What?
Us, me.
Of course no. We're a good laugh.
Who's on the phone? All right.
Wow, someone has been melting the plastic. Want me to burn the price tags?
It's my money.
I love it when my mum gets shopping shame.
Not shame, thank you. Just sometimes it's best if your other half don't know all the gory details. Honesty can be unhealthy, you know. Right, anyway, better get going because Carla is waiting.
Are you off?
Rovers, show off my shopping. See you.
40 quid? No wonder she's burying it.
Do you believe in honesty?
I don't do much shopping.
No, I mean, you'd tell me, wouldn't you, if you didn't want to be with me?
What is up with you tonight?
I just want to make sure we're all right.
But don't get all heavy. We're good. We're fine.
Promise?
Is this about Chesney? What, upsetting you? Let's go out for a drink, get you out of this mood. I'm sure I've got a secret brand new shirt hidden in the wardrobe that I ate the price tags off. Just stress less. I've said we're good, and there's nothing to worry about.
Nick, will you tell him?
2 for 1's finished.
Told ya.
I should have got extras while it was on.
Could have bought 4 and had 4 free.
But you didn't. Do you want them or not?
Full price.
Packing jobs with. Ganging up on us because there's more staff than customers.
Right, I'll see you in a bit.
Oh, they're the flies. Shall I put them in the recycle?
No, I'm taking them down Student Union.
What?
And the bar that dobbed us in, I'm going to rustle up a crowd for next week. I reckon it was that journo woman that phoned the police to get the story. Nah, she was too surprised. See you in a bit.
Let's not do it next Monday. Or any Monday. Let's just cut our losses.
Oh, and let them win. No chance. See you later.
Leanne!
Are you really going to do this all again next week?
Maybe she's right. Maybe we shouldn't let whoever called the police win.
Yeah, but you knew it was a bad idea even before that.
I know. Once it gets round, the police didn't find any dealing. Hopefully we'll attract the right crowd.
Yeah, and all the drug dealers that want to claim this place as their patch.
Don't say that.
Well, wouldn't you, if you thought there was a gap in the market? I mean, you don't think things through sometimes, Lee.
I've got to let her try out new ideas.
Yeah, all right. It's not like tonight damaged your business or what, is it?
We'll recover.
You really think your regulars are going to keep coming back through that door, not knowing whether they're going to have a candlelit dinner for two or cheap beer poured all over them, and they won't be able to leave because there's a copper stood on the door?
Talk to her.
Talk to her? You need to tell her, Nick. I mean, she's happy enough spending the money this place makes, but you need to put the business first for us, mate.
Was he asking how it went?
Get the ale in.
It's Paul.
Yeah.
Pint of bitter, yeah?
Sounds like he's girding himself for a debrief.
Oh, he won't expect me to have last 2 minutes for that count and be girding himself into talking me to going back there.
Yeah, just be worried about you, that's all. He'll have thought of nothing else all day.
This pint's got your name on it.
Oh, lifesaver, man. Cheers. Get an orange juice as well, please. Aunt's just parking up. You OK? You know the junction at Broad Oak Park Street? These little toe rags, right, came out, started lobbing stones at us, little kids. I knew it was a hoax call. Still have to go out anyway.
Yeah, well, you've got to face your demons, isn't that right, aye?
Taking us away from a real emergency absolutely does my head in.
It's enough to turn you into therapy.
Yeah. Cheers. Here you go, pal.
Ah, you're right, Eileen.
Hey, you should ask that.
I was just telling him about those kids.
Did he tell you you cornered one of them? Give him a rocket.
Yeah, nothing they don't deserve either.
Too right.
What shopping trip takes this long?
Hey, I'll have a glass of red wine since you're asking.
Have you bought anything edible? I've had to survive on beer alone.
Well, you can't manage to feed yourself?
I had to open his scratchings.
Jason not with you?
Nope.
Oh, I've left messages for him. If he's too busy, why can't he just text me and say so?
I should be telling him, not me.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it an emergency?
Well, when I phoned him, it was a shelf falling off the wall, but since then, the conservatory started leaking. I think it's attention-seeking.
I'm a builder, love. I know houses. Bricks and mortar and slate and plaster, they don't have opinions.
Well, can you just come and have a look? Go on, I'll pay you cash.
And what do you think Jason's going to say about that?
Well, don't tell him.
Oh, yeah, that's going to work, isn't it? You can't sneeze round here without someone having something to say about it.
You're still having problems with Owen?
Yeah. Do you want a drink? Presuming the Rovers don't mind you being here and your house don't get jealous.
You think I'm bonkers, don't you?
I think you're a bit stressed.
Should we sit down?
You know, I think every kid, right, should have The Boy Who Cried Wolf as compulsory reading.
Yeah, they should do it at school every Christmas instead of the Nativity.
Sorry, mate, am I going on?
Shall I take him off for some arrows?
No, mate, me and you, I'll take you, yeah?
Yeah, I'll count me in.
No. You get around him. I'll have a pint.
Steve.
What's going on? Oh, the counselling. Eileen, I am so sorry, love. Really, I'm a complete idiot.
No, you're not an idiot. Obsessed, narky, forgetful, negligent. Not an idiot. Sit down.
You going somewhere nice?
Yes, on a date with my boyfriend. He'll be there in a minute.
Right, I've said this to Ches and now I'm saying it to you. You've got to make an effort in front of Joseph. It's took him ages to settle.
Right, well then you need to tell your brother to stop winding me up.
Thought I heard your voice. Look, I want to apologise.
So you admit it was all lies then?
No. But there's no way to tell you something that's going to work that much.
I'm not hurt, and I've got no reason to be hurt because you're lying.
I'm not. But I didn't need to be cruel. If you don't believe me, ask Beth. I'm sorry. I know what it feels like to find out someone's cheated.
As if you needed more proof. He's too good for you.
Take it as told you.
It's probably best you know.
I mean, if it was up to me, I'd keep you and Ryan together.
Yeah, which we are.
Sinead is dead taken with Ches. She's gonna worry if you and Ryan split up.
Has Ches put you up to this?
Well, we saw him with this other girl. All cosy, swapping numbers and that.
You'll not split us up, right? None of you will.
Well, are you sure you don't need me?
Don't rub it in, Mum.
Do an extra hour tomorrow morning. They've left quite a mess.
They're students?
I meant the police. One of them knocked my potions box off the shelf, my multi-purpose cream cleanser spill, and the lid was off the bleach.
I'd have found the police.
They are the police.
Yeah, it don't mean they can do what they want, though, does it? I'd have had him arrested.
What for?
I don't know. Bleach of peace. How about that? I'm sorry.
So you should be. I'm off, Kylie. Tell Leanne to mind the spillages. I'll sort them tomorrow. So if she ever comes back.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get her back here before she handed out them flyers.
Yeah. She mustn't have got my text.
I ignored it, you mean?
On you, Todd?
No. Ryan's coming, it's a date.
All right, chill.
Yeah, he'll be here in a minute. He's had stuff to do.
Well, babe, I'm waiting on you. Why don't you order now?
I said he's coming.
No, now, without him.
Not without him, we're fine.
Why don't you order a drink or something?
Look, I'm not proud of what happened, but I'm with the right person now. Sometimes we might do the wrong thing, but it doesn't mean it can't be right, does it? As long as you're with the right person in the end.
So, do you want to move away?
It's not the point.
It's totally the point.
I'm not good for Faye.
What, is this about the mix-up when you were away? Because Sophie told me about Faye shoplifting.
You see, everybody knows everything.
Yeah, which means they can stop people making daft decisions. Look, if I moved away every time I've messed up with Rosie and Sophie, I'd have lived in every town in England by now.
You just want me to stick around so I can fix your conservatory, don't you?
No, but you can if you want.
I'll give Jason a nudge for you if you want.
Thanks. And look, for what it's worth, I wouldn't make any rash decisions. I don't think that's good for Faye either. Do you want another drink?
Yeah, all right.
You're back? I was just coming.
You took ages.
Oh, my mum pitched up pecking me head. She's gone for a bath, but I'm ready now.
Well, it's dead at the bistro.
Well, don't you want to go? Let's have a drink here. So there's a bottle of wine stashed somewhere. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing on my phone?
Who's Jamie Lee?
You what?
Jamie Lee. Jamie Lee.
I'm getting
Jamie Lee.
a pin number if you're going to be some mad obsessive girlfriend.
Who is she?
The promoter I told you about.
No, she's not.
What, shall I ring her so you can speak to her? I'll tell her that my girlfriend's a bit psycho and I have to run my conversations past her.
But so you're not seeing her?
She's a promoter, it's work.
Do you swear?
Will you like us with Chesney? Yes, I swear. Okay? Happy?
See you again.
Might as well close. You two get off.
Are you sure?
Well, stay, have a beer with you if you want. Is the 2-for-1 offer still on?
Don't be mean, David.
I'm not ready till after work tonight yet. Where have you been?
It wasn't the bloke from the bar.
What wasn't?
He rang the police. Oh, he was dead nice, actually. He was dead genuine. He reckons the more venues, the better. It gives the place a real buzz.
You've been drinking?
I've been in a bar doing promotion.
I told you I don't want to do another student night.
Yeah, well, too late, party pooper.
That was a stupid idea.
Oh, thanks for that.
Shouldn't have let it happen.
Don't talk to me like I'm some teenage work experience.
I texted you.
Yeah, well, I was dishing out flyers.
Read it and ignored it. Too busy chatting up some student bar manager.
Oh, you're jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm annoyed. You ignored me when I clearly stated I wanted the conversation before we did anything.
Oh, right, so we could just do it the way you wanted to do it.
Not every idea you have is right, you know.
I have managed restaurants before, you know.
Yeah, I managed to burn it down.
Are you seriously bringing that up? You're jealous. Well, I'm sorry if I enjoy my work.
We've lost money, we've lost customers, and now we're getting a reputation for having the place raided by police. I should have trusted my instincts.
Instead of trusting me.
That's not what I meant.
You know, first I learned you don't trust me personally. Now I learn you don't trust me professionally. Why are you even bothering with me?
Leanne.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, don't go all sincere on me.
I am not.
I mean, I'd rather the teasing I get from the others. It's more me.
How did you find her, counsellor?
She's a bit serious. She said I'd hide behind humour, cheeky mare.
You do hide behind humour. You'll always make a gag than say how you feel.
Oh, it'd have to be a very big gag for me to hide behind. And anyway, if I had one, I'd rather ram it down Gail Platt's throat. See, doing it again.
Yeah, I'm still proud of you.
Oh.
Oops. Gooseberry alerts?
Oh, no, no, please sit down, join us. I don't think the Rovers are quite ready for when Harry met Sally.
Bistro bust.
Nah, too obvious. They always use some rubbish pun in the headlines, these journals, anyway, always.
But more rubbish than bleach of the peace.
Oh, I can't say that. Nah, it'll be something lame, like Nick gets nicked.
Yeah, I wasn't nicked.
Or she'll put in bistro, right, but she'll spell it B-E-A-S-T. Bistro. And a picture of you looking all shifty.
I don't look shifty.
Yeah, why is that? It's like you never look shifty or you never get proper angry. Just always Mr. Smooth.
Angry today?
Hardly. If it was me, I'd have been bouncing off the walls. You'll have a little mild kick off, you'll count to 10, then everything will be all right again, like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I wish.
You are. Like with that journal.
Kicked her out?
Yeah, and then you forgot about it. I couldn't. It'd eat away at me, knowing that she's a total shark. When she's all nice and matey to my face and then plotting and lying behind my back.
She's just doing her job.
Like same with Leanne before. And she let you down. But I bet you're already working out a way to make it right again.
It's no big deal in the scheme of things.
Except she's done plenty of big deals in the grand scheme of things. But I'll not mention the wedding again.
Yeah, good. There's no point looking backwards.
If it were Kylie that had behaved like that.
Yeah, me and Leanne sorted it.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying if it was Kylie...
Yeah, but it wasn't, was it? It was Leanne, OK? And I don't just count to 10 and let it go. You know, sometimes I just wish people would stop going on about it.
Will David succeed in destroying Nick and Leanne's relationship, and will Katie see through Ryan's pack of lies? Georgia Mayfoots, who plays Katie, spills all the gossip now at itv.com/Corrie. Next, Davina McCall and Nikki Campbell meet Lawrence, a man whose adoption has left him with a fear of rejection. It's long-lost family.